Yes, AML, it is a securities type of, Lori, how would you explain that?
Yeah, anti-money laundering is something that they all have to have. Now, I believe that for every company, they have to have anti-money laundering. And it's just an awareness. It's a course that they have to take, and they have to receive a certification for that. So it's just part of the process for life insurance agents. And here you can see that. Okay, well, now I see it on your thing that it says once every 2 years. So they have to keep that. It's part of their continuing education. And it just talks about ways in which people try to hide money for illegal purposes. And one of those ways might be to put a large amount of money into a life insurance policy, maybe take a loan on it after the fact, and they're moving money in and out of it so the money's clean. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot involved in that, but that's what anti-money laundering coverage certification course is.
And how about, does anybody know what E&O is? Anybody? Somebody?
Did you say E&O?
Yes, that's over here, E&O coverage.
It's errors in omission.
Correct.
You got it.
Coverage.
Good job. So these are all licensing and contracting. You know, some GAs call it licensing contracting. I consider it appointment processing. But it's basically the same thing. The agents need to be licensed in the state that they're soliciting the business. So you will see that, and each carrier is different as far as their rules. So if you have a client like myself that lives in California, but you as a Texas live as an agent live in Texas, since I am the owner of the policy, and I know Lincoln National goes based off of the owner of the policy, so it's got to be delivered in California. So that in that situation, the agent would have to get a California license. Okay. But again, each carrier, there's no set rule across the board with every carrier. Every carrier looks at it differently. So when you're inputting an application, you probably see where, it asks for the state that it's signed, the state that it's being delivered. I think I saw in UBS system, which is a banking entity here in the United States, they have 5 questions that have to do with the state. And I forgot what it was, like signed in, where it's being delivered, it was crazy. And they were all, I don't know why they think it would all be different, but I guess there must have been. So, and the reason why they do that is the laws and the requirements are different for each state. I don't know if anybody of you have gotten lucky enough to process a New York application with replacement, which is called Reg 60, which probably makes you not want to replace insurance by going through the process. Has anybody had to do Reg 60? That's a good thing. You're definitely, if one of you gets Reg 60 and I find out about it and you don't ask Lori or myself a question, I'm going to hunt you down. Because it makes you not want to replace the product. What it does is it makes sure that it is a suitable replacement, and New York has very strict replacement guidelines. So same situation, you're going to come across, there's a few states out there that are pre-appointment states when it comes to being appointed. They want to make sure that you're appointed and you're solicited to do business with that carrier before you even print an application and send it to your client to get them to sign it, okay? And I don't know off the top of my head, it used to be Washington, but I don't think anymore. I think there's only like 2 left. Do you know any off the top of your head, Lori?
I don't.
Yeah, most of the